Hey everybody, welcome back to Hearthstone, and I've been in the data mines again, and I've been having a quick look, around what decks are popular. And at the moment, if you're not playing, Hunter or Demon, not Demon Hunter, the complete opposite. If you're not playing Hunter or Warlock, Imp Warlock specifically, you're probably having a bad time. There is, though, a third contender, and it's Evolve Shaman. So Evolve Shaman is probably the third best deck at the moment. Came completely out of nowhere, and this is my version of Evolve Shaman. So the general consensus for this deck, I keep saying consensus, the general idea for this deck is that you fill your hand up, you get a Goldshire Gnoll out for very cheap, and you muck pool the Goldshire Gnoll and you win. Because that is so much tempo, and there's a lot of good ways in Shaman to fill up your hand. Schooling being, the numero uno card to do this. But the Murloc package, Golok Ravager, draw 3 Murlocs, you can just always have a full hand. And then there's just some other nice little, evolve things. Convincing Disguise, very easy to refuse, again thanks to Schooling, transforms all your minions. And you can fill your board with nice 5-cost minions with Tiny Toys. Nice little combo wombo there. And that's generally, how the deck's been winning. I will be completely honest with you. If I had it, I would put 5 Mans of Flurgy in this deck. So if you were going to make a substitution, I would put that in. I'd put it in over Maelstrom Portal. There's kind of 2 variants of this one. There's a control variant which runs well, actually, there's probably 4 variants of this, to be honest with you. There's a control variant that runs like Renathal and basically plays this control deck until you get the combo pieces you want, and then you go for it then. There's a version of it which is kind of like this one but cheap, where they don't run the Murloc package. They just run some big dudes and try and cheat them out with... Who are you? The new card. Masked Reveler. They try and cheat out some very high cost cards with Masked Reveler. And then there's the Murloc package one. So I've gone with a bit of a Murloc package one. This Maelstrom Portal's in the low dust cost variant, so we're going to give that a try. And really it's in here. It's almost a tech card to go against Imp Warlock. And it does some work against Hunter as well, Wild Seed Hunter, which honestly at the moment I feel like is the stronger of the 2 decks. But the win rates don't suggest that right now. Anyway, without further ado, let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. And if we think we need any other changes, our deck can evolve. Get it? Evolve Shaman. I should have mentioned as well, that's just the other big combo card to this deck. I think we keep the Murloc package, or parts of it. I just want to fill up my hand with stuff. Okay, not great. Not awful, could be worse.
I see you brought guests.
Right, let's get the muck pools out as soon as possible. This has 3 uses as well. So we could always just get a totem out, transform the totem, and put a little bit of early game pressure on. And I think I will do that. Okay, sure. A 2-3. I see a wild Bessie at the moment, trying to get into my bin at the moment. Bessie, what are you doing? It's an hour and a half till your tea. Just chill. Okay, what did you actually do last turn? You pushed the button. Well, snap, I'm going to push the button too. Great totem there. Come here, Bessie. Come on, come here. Come on.
The time has come.
What a lovely girl. What a lovely girl. Aren't you? Yeah. She doesn't like being picked up. She's like, nope, I'm out. See you later. Okay, Crud Caretaker then.
Everybody's happy till the box.
And you, 4 mana, 1/1. How about being a 5 mana, 4/7? Very good. Oh my god, that's a pretty good thing to evolve into. And Druid, they cannot put up with this pressure. They're like, oh, I need to get to 7 for, you know, my whelps.
Be its own treasure.
Just resting my eyes.
Okay, honestly, pretty good turn for them. Do I want to do some schooling? Honestly, I think I want to draw 3 murlocs. Thin out my deck. Okay, here are all the clownfish. Sure. We get a heal. Nice. Very nice. Now, we're going to have to be a bit careful on the last muck pool charge. I say careful. We don't need to be super careful. It'd be nice to use it in like a very optimal situation. Because right now, buffing my units, why evolve them when I can buff them? I have a nice ready-made 2-2 here. Do you have... what would save you now? I guess the problem right now is if you run otters into this... well, actually no, because if you run otters, you'll get a 4-4 here. I think they're just worried about buffing these by 2. But if you had 6 otters... yeah, it'd be fine. 6 otters, trade there, 1, 1, and then the other 2 would go here. I'm going to presume they don't have that because they're stalling.
Time waits for no one.
Interesting, the healing totem. I don't really want to freeze everything. What was the last thing I played? Draw 3 murlocs, right? My hand's too full. Okay, game, please. Don't do me dirty like this. I've been playing for like 2 hours and it's been completely fine. Right, run you into there. Smack, smack. Honestly, give me some clowns.
That one already attacked.
Do I want to evolve again? I'm going to save my evolve right now. There's definitely better uses for it. The Gnoll being one of them. I think it's one of the small problems for this deck is that the win rate is so high on like Muckpool, Schooling, and the Gnoll. It's almost like, you know, a 3-card combo. And I've had this happen to me and it is very, very hard to come back from it. Well.
Such choices.
Three mana's worth of spells. What is the most despair I could do? I could play one of these, but it's a bit pointless. 3, 6, 7. We could do some schooling, play a schooler. Okay, push the button. My hand is too reactive right now. It's a really nice thing to get as well, by the way. And 3, 5. We don't need to. Next turn, if we don't draw the Gnoll, we're Brucaning. Here's the whelps. And there's their board clear. Very nice. Okay, Brucan. I'm calling on the power of the elements. Now we could just beat them with Brucan, like more on the Brucan. if they don't do any healing. I'm all for that. 2 taunts. Yeah, just kill the whelp, honestly. Oh my god, they're dead next turn. This is the beauty of this deck as well. Once you've explored, you know, all options, brew calm, the value of the button. And man, I love decks where, you know, you push the button and you win. The last thing I played was brew calm, I think you'll find. Thank you very much. Lovely. I thought actually with McCoy you got to pick on me with a Brucan, but apparently not. By the way, I had some really bad games off camera. Ignore my rank right now. I was playing a lot more Relic Demon Hunter, which is, you know, it's certainly a deck that exists in the game that is Hearthstone. In fact, I might revisit that one again. Revisited. I've made some very small tweaks to it again. But it is so hit and miss. Sometimes, like, you know, it just explodes and, you know, vomits minions all over the board. Then there are other times where, you know, you have Denathrius and the Relic Lover. I forgot his name. And your hand is just full of stuff. Just guff. Not actual guff. The Druid Witch will be full of guff. Okay, we've won. We haven't, but... Gnoll plus muck pools. Come on, muck pools. And schooling. Ooh. Okay, we have one of the combo pieces. This is kind of why this has also gone into like the Control Shaman variant. Because you just want to fill up your hand with stuff. Just keep clearing their board.
My greetings.
Yep. Greetings. Interesting. Bear Amalgam. So they know what I'm doing and they're frightened. So they want to put pressure on me. Do I take care? I think I pushed the button again. Just keep pushing the button. 3. Yeah. If we can draw into Muck Pool, then we can do the combo wombo. And it will be Despair for Druid. It's Despair for almost every deck. What? What am I fighting against? I guess it's a token druid. Well, I've never seen anyone play Priest of the Deceased yet. Fantastically named, by the way. Okay, well, that's pretty good control. I'll just play you. Ah, Guffin 5. Okay. Still not too frightened. A little bit ticked off, yes, but not frightened. I don't really want a Snowfall Golem. I think we'll drop out a Crud Caretaker. It's so hard to get over Wildpaw Cavern. It's such, like, insane value for every turn after you've played it. It's a brutal card. And they're going to have to deal with it again. Oh, is it Prester Druid? I nearly put Steam Cleaner in this deck, funnily enough, for this. And then decided not to. Well. Do I just leave you up? I could also do a little bit of freezing now. You know what? Get frozen. By the way, there's a reason I've done this in this order. Because now they'll unfreeze again immediately. I'm just controlling you, controlling the tempo of the game. We're playing at my tempo. Although I'll admit the combo is actually very slow now. You're at 9 mana, you're at 9 mana. I wanted to do it at 4. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ooh, a Sin Runner. This has to be Presta Druid, right? This is just such a weird amalgamation of cards. Four minions must die for that. Honestly, I think I'm just going to keep freezing you. Oh, actually, let's play Caverns. Caverns is better for the now. Then I'll freeze you. I'll kill you. I'll freeze you. And then I'll run the rest face. These stags, they're coming for you, Daniel. Like, it doesn't matter if, you know, you have, like, 20 mana. If I just keep everything from the board frozen. Okay, that's a good card. It's a good dragon. Okay, 3, 4, 5, that's not the right mass. 8, 7, so we'll play Schooling. I think it is time to duel, so to speak.
More bones to gnaw on.
Question, do I... Well, I'm going to have to run something into it. I guess there's no point in attacking, well, other than with the 7/7. Or maybe I will, so that I can crud as well. It's really awkward, this. I say it's really awkward. Oh, screw it. Just go. I'll push the button. I should have pushed the button first. Okay, that's a pretty good board. I like it. Oh, there's a Steam Cleaner. If only I could bounce you back to my hand.
My thanks to you.
Again, this is Despair for Druid. Look at the stats on the board right now. Okay, you have no dragons in your hand right now. Good intel. I had the coin, I could have killed the dragon. I just thought of the way of doing it. I'm dumb.
This must be the
I'm dumb. We actually got a bit unlucky with this. Like, we got a pretty bad 6, we got a pretty bad 8, we got a pretty bad 5. This 5, possibly okay. Bad 5 here. Really, all we got good was the 10. And even that could have been better. Interesting.
The exit is this way.
Right, here we go. Here we go.
Put that back.
Run you in.
Arm yourselves.
Probably the wrong order. But I'll accept it for now that it was the right order. I'll play another one of you guys. Bonk. We'll draw 3 murlocs if you don't mind. And I'll play a little muck pool. I'll transform you. Great 6. I love that. And then you know what? Deal with this. And this.
Never bring a sword to a fist fight.
Okay, we got no value of the last wild pour. I forgot it was still up. That was a small misplay. Debatably it wasn't. But I probably should have just run another Swarmer into one of the 1/1s. But is this despair for Druid? Or have you got Mr. Sucky Sucky himself? Even he will not, you know, clear everything up. And I'm not sure you've got him in the deck. I'm pretty certain it's Prester. Ooh, is it Mr. Sucky Suck? It is. Unfortunately, that's probably not enough. God, all these 1 health minions. Okay. Bang, 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 freeze the board. Wait, do I have 2 damage? I don't think I do. This is probably despair, though. And button. Maybe we'll like the healing totem. Nice! I don't think even Kazakusan will save you now. Also, this is the greediest Druid deck I think I've ever seen. So it isn't Prester, it was you have Kazakusan and you have Nathria and you have the combo with Bran. It's crazy. You wanted all the cakes. You wanted the bakery and eat it. Right, let's see what you've got for 7 mana. 7 mana, win the game. Let's see what you do. Oh yeah, I forgot you have to pick twice, right, because of Bran. I probably should have cleared Bran off, actually. Rather than do another 4 to him. That might have been a smarter play. Because you could have also had the Eat person. I should have remembered that. The Devourer. Still wouldn't have saved him. I still don't think this saves him. Unless he's got another copy.
Impressive.
2-0. This is why this is numero 3 on HSreplay right now. Just from nowhere, you know, you're like, we're doing nothing, we're just an arena deck. And then BAM! The board is full of stats, and Druid is crying. I think the other reason this deck is so powerful right now is, especially the control variant, which I think is the stronger variant if you're looking for an actual deck list. It's definitely more dust expensive. But because of the control aspect of it, I think you can actually beat Hunter, Wild-Seed Hunter, which is very strong right now. And you're pretty good into the imps.
And still you annoy me.
Priest. Priest is going to be fairly slow, probably. So I think I'll send all of you back. We'll keep schooling because I want you to fill my hand, please. Priest is one of the few decks that can deal with Shaman, actually. Ooh, we have 2 of the combo pieces. In fact, we have 3 combo pieces. We don't need the Muck Pools if we use as Convincing Disguise. I'd prefer to use the Muck Pool, but if we can't, we can't.
You can't always trust.
Oh, very sneaky. Wow. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. We push the button. Now, there is a temptation to greed here, run that into you. But they do have the 2 mana do 3 damage, so I'm not going to risk it. Why mess about with the combo? There's so many times I've played this deck, or against this deck, sorry. And someone's run Goldshire and Gnoll out quickly, and I just immediately use everything I can to kill it. Even if it's like an overkill. Just get it off the board. because that is a spooky little card. Now, the sack is also a little bit spooky, so I'm going to have to play around the sack. That's easy, we just stick a piranha in the sack if it is that. I'd be shocked if it was, though. So it's either draw 2 if I spend all my mana, or if I cast a spell, go to 3/4. I'm not going to spend all my mana intentionally to counter that. I guess it's the spell, but I'm not entirely certain. Okay, it's also Burgle Rogue. I deleted my Burgle Rogue deck off camera. I rage quit it. One of my favourite decks last expansion. For some reason now, I just can't ever burgle what I need to burgle. And it just infuriates me. So, I sent it to the Shadow Realm. Do I want to kill this for you? Probably not. Alright, it's time for Despair. Casual, you know, turn 4, 8/8. Actually really bad to get that. Pretty unlucky. And then you know what? Rogue. Okay, it's a 3/4 spider. I don't know what you're doing with this, but I'm going to freeze it. I want maximum despair.
We have plotted long enough. Now we rise.
Okay. This must be the Colossal. They're probably looking for Gigafin. Gigafin's actually kind of annoying for me. I don't have the direct damage to deal with Gigafin. I mean, it is, you know, random what they're going to get, to some degree. I guess we could Sleep Break for a turn. Just 1 mana off again from what I want to be able to do. Okay. Get rid of this. You're now infused. Then, what I think I'm going to do... I kind of want to kill this, but it would leave me on 3, which is a really bad number for me. But if I don't, then you could bounce it back to your hand and get another one and fish again. So I think we play this a little bit inefficiently. I would like to obviously evolve Vachi, but I can't. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah. I like this. Alright, let's see what you got. If it was, even if it was Gigafin... Oh, actually, you don't know yet. You can't play it till the next turn. Oh, no, it's 1. Sorry, you can play it now. That's annoying. Or is it? Is it irrelevant? Because I can just freeze them. Yes. Yes, it is. So I'm going to hit you. Gives me another one. And he's frenzied. Then I will do this. Smack. And despair. Rogue just doesn't have an answer to this. And they definitely don't have an answer to me doing it twice. It's just Despair Shaman. Dora Shadows, I'd like to know other people's opinion on this card. I think it's kind of bad. I've been messing around with it. I think in theory it's good. The amount of times though I Dora Shadows is crazy. I would honestly say like 50% of the times I Dora Shadows. And I was messing out with a more secret focused version of Secret Rogue. And I just always got Dora Shadows. Or you get like Prep, as I think they did. Ooh, that's a good answer. Very lucky for a Swashbuckle. They have something big in their hand right now. Unfortunately for you, I'm going to do that and then that. I'm not going to let you play whatever this giant minion is. It scares me. We're not going to push the button either because I don't want my board to be filled. And I'm not going to clear any of their minions off anymore. I mean, unless they can deal with this, it's lethal. You have 34 damage on the board. That's pretty offensive. Nice, Shadow Step. Let's see what this giant... Oh no, it's not good enough, whatever it is. You're looking for taunt. We're fishing. Despair? Question mark. You're not bouncing everything back to my hand? Lovely. Ooh. What have you played? Ah. Nice. I was going to say, please don't hit my two big guys. Okay. Well played. Very fun, very interactive game there. Okay. Right, one more for the 4 and 3 dream. At least 4 and 3 dream. I love to go positive. It was a rough start to this series. I was a little bit dejected at the first day. But since then, we've hit our stride. Also, we're not playing the Demon Hunter, like, hard relic deck anymore. With a lot of tokens. That deck, kind of crap. Ooh, mirror. There are some people who are still playing just Murloc Shaman, so we might be going up against Murloc Shaman. But it's probably Evolved Shaman. Or the mixture of the two. This is not a great hand. Not bad. It could be made very... Actually, I should say, it's not good right now, but it could be made very good, very easily. If I get a Gnoll, it's Despair. Okay, I think it's actually just Murloc Shaman. Because I don't think this variant runs Lushwater. And I think I'm going to clear that. I've been beaten by this fucking card too many times. Should get rid of it. Kind of brazen for them to play it into my board. Maybe it's just a really smart play. I don't know. Have you just searched Murloc and just said yes? What's going on here? Do I leave the taunt totem up? I mean, I haven't really got a 4 right now. Sure, let's see what we get. Okay, this is another card I would have liked to add to this deck. Unfortunately, I don't have it either. This deck just vomits Murloc Shaman. Alright, let's clear. 1, 2, 3. La la, skippity dee. A fishy's life for me. If you want to trade into that, be my guest. Okay. Again, understated cards, but now it's an understated card. Terrific. But slightly better than the previous version. Okay, that's everything they have. Just lift to Brucan and we're good. Ish. Yes. No, I can't do that yet. I need one more Manaruni. Okay. Clown. Listen, you're not the only one that can vomit murlocs onto the board. I too can vomit murlocs onto the board. And we'll take you out, and I'll take you out. Okay. Next turn is just despair for this shaman. Imagine getting the Warlock hero power as well with this deck. God damn you. It's disgusting. Disgusting, I tell you. But now it's my time to shine. Yes. Yes. But we will take that, thank you. I don't think I clear your 3... And actually, maybe I should clear the 3-2. You know what? I am going to. I'm sufficiently scared of that. Okay, I respect. I respect and hate that. You are going to be changed. It's fine. It's okay. They only have 9 damage to the face right now. And we have Mr. Brukan. That's going to die. Don't worry about it. That will die. We're safe. Brukan is going to save me. And then the Macaw will save me from then on. We shall restore 6 health. I should have attacked first. That was dumb. Well, we're going to do that. Just frankly, this should be called Despair Shaman. Four and 0. And this isn't even the good variant of it. This is kind of a scuffed variant. If only I had a little bit more dust. Unfortunately, I've not been down in the dust mines for a long time. You know, my family, they're living off little flakes now. But we'll try and work on that a little bit off camera.
Lady Vash versus Arthas.
Right, Paladin. A nice selection of decks again, by the way. Oh, I forgot to mention I threw Theotar into this deck as well. Just for, you know, laughs and giggles, honestly. No, it was really just to be a counteraction for Druid. Or anything else that's running Denathrius. I think Druid is the best variant of it at the moment, question mark. In fact, maybe, I think Murloc Shaman runs it as well, but... Ooh. Yes, please. Now, just give me my Evolvers. It's Mech Paladin. Okay. That's slightly frightening, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. Let's try button pushing for a bit. Not the totem I was after, but probably not the worst. Actually, it's fairly okay. I'll take that back. Taunt was what I was after, but... this is probably the second best one. Okay, what are we running on 3? A Gorilla Bot. Terrific. We can Sleep Breaker and freeze it for a little bit. We again have to be a little bit control oriented right now. Just slow them down. I will play a Gnoll if I have to. Like now I've got 2 in my hands. And I don't really want to give them any cards right now with Theotar. The idea for Theotar, by the way, is I give them like a little shitty fish. But if I can't do that, then... I don't think I worry about it. I mean, honestly, giving them Baroness isn't the worst thing either. Alright, let's play a taunt. Break your divine shield. I'll get healed. And we'll just keep slowing the game down until I'm ready. Okay, that's not in your deck. I was going to say. Not the normal thing you'd run in a mech paladin, the explosive sheet. Very anti-synergistic with what you're trying to do. Do I just clear it? I might just clear it. You know what? Why not? Goodbye, board. 3 murlocs, please. Thank you very much. A bunch of clownfish. Could be bad, depending on what they're dredging. But that is your 2 dredges now, right? I think so. Oh, you dredged this. Interesting. I was going to say, did you click it? But no, you dredged it twice. Okay. I think we Goldshire here. I think this is acceptable use of a Goldshire. I could also just eternally freeze the board. But I don't think I'm in the position yet. I still need my combo pieces. You can take one of these. That's fine by me. Okay, we could freeze for 3 turns now. Is that appealing to me? Possibly. Possibly. Alright, it's time to stall. Ooh, okay. Good answer to me stalling indefinitely. Do I clear this off the board rather than snow? How is my hand so bad? How can this have gone 4-0? The other alternative is I just keep freezing. I don't think you really have an answer to me just freezing continually. I should push the button first. Or I should play you first, but I think we push the button. Because this will make sure I've got enough space for next time. For the brilliant Macaw.
Our hardships only
Okay, Carriel is a little bit of an issue. I'll give you that. Does make winning the game a little bit harder. Well. If only I had Theotard. Okay, last turn of stall. No, I did the wrong order! I'm dumb. Okay, new plan. It was always going to happen eventually. I will not run into your minion. You break it for me. God damn you. I was thinking, why is this not right? And then I remembered.
Observe, analyze, engage. Can pop.
Okay. Right. Okay. We have a plan. Give me an explosive sheep to kill. It's not an explosive sheep. Enjoy. Please give me the Goldshire. No, I'll give them that.
No excuse for bad manners.
You is what I want. You can have the Gnoll. Enjoy. Okay. I think then I run you in. Do I just run you straight into that? I honestly think I do. Okay, here's an explosive sheep. We've got the disguise set up. So next turn is Tiny Toys disguise. And then pray.
Initiating overdrive.
Okay, fair. Makes sense. I was wondering what you were doing for a second. That's it. That's your turn, right? You're done. How have you got no buffs? I'm not going to complain, but... Okay, my tiny toys. I need you to do well here. Tiny toys, yeah. Yeah. Right, is there anything I can do with anything on the board? Absolutely not. Convincing disguise. So you're 2 to all minions. This is pretty understated. Okay. Yeah, this feels good. I can live with this. What is your answer, Paladin? Okay, of course, you've got the Goldshire Gnoll. It makes sense. I did give you that. I think this is a little bit of despair, though, for Paladin. I'm not sure they can deal with this that well. Okay, that's a pretty good answer. I'll give you that. This is a pretty good answer to the problem. Okay, that was a fairly good answer. Good choice there. This is going to die anyway. Convincing disguise is up. I just need this to live on the board for a turn. Just live. Brukan is coming up. Brukan will save us. Brukan will save us. So we're going to have to heal. Maybe I give myself taunt as well if I draw it now. No more. You're done. Damn you. Okay. Clear. 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 Face. Face, button. Transform. Transform. So they have 7, 9. They have 9 damage. They've probably got the pirate that's charged. I forgot his name again. What? Smite. So they might be in the realm of winning, but they've not played it yet. So maybe they haven't got it. Okay, that's a big board. They've thrown all their cards on the table. How do I want to do this? So we have 4, 7, 11, 16, 19. That's not enough.
Really hold your own. You are my foe.
I'm actually getting a 4, 12. So I think we have to attack with this first.
Sacrifice.
And see where this goes. It has to be a friendly one. That's a little bit of a my bad moment.
Double crust.
For the Margrave! Time is short.
Okay, well, you know, we were due a loss. Very hard to defeat, you know, Cariel when she gets Cariel up.
Really hold your own.
Well done. I'll let you finish me off. Unless you start taking the piss, in which case I'll concede. Listen, I'm doing it for you in case you know, you had some quests. Just run them into my face. A bit unlucky as well to have Brukard in the last 7 cards. Okay. You can't win them all. We're still winning most of them. Right, where's that cat gone that just ran past me? Hello? Am I seeing things? Maybe. I guess it is 38 minutes now till food time. Why I looked at my phone, I don't know. There is a clock in the bottom left.
Versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Your time ends.
Again, a really good selection of decks to play against. I think I'm mulligan all of this. I think schooling is really important. Okay, we drew some of the cards back again. That's always fun. I think schooling, Gnoll, and like one of the evolve cards. You kind of need that. But Mage is fairly slow, so we're not in a huge rush.
Hello.
Greetings, outsider.
Alright. 3. I mean, I don't have a 3 right now. So you know what? It's fine. Plated Beetle, the Arena Stalwart. You love to see this. 3 armor. Oh, baby. Also, it's not got 2 health, which is out of the range of becoming a skeleton. Alright, lots of 4 plays. Good totem as well. Okay. Look at this threat. I had to freeze him. He's too much of a threat. I don't think we theatre yet. I think just putting up the caverns, that's just enough annoyance. And honestly, I might evolve this. If you're going to freeze it, and then I'm not going to get the value from it, what am I... Well, actually, next turn I'm probably going to play Caretaker. You know what? Let's not. Because we can evolve the Caretaker next turn then. If you take my Beetles, so be it. I think I'll actually go into the Totem instead. Oops. Not what I meant to do.
Curses.
Alright. 2 Sanctums in your location. Lovely. What even is a Sanctum? Like, on this, it just looks like a glorified, you know, sex dungeon. Like, I kind of know what one is. Like, conceptually, I can picture what a, like, you know, a Sanctum is, but I don't really know what one actually is. You know, like, a bedroom's for sleeping. You might have, you know, the larder for food. What the fuck is it goes on in the Sanctum? Is it, like, rituals or something? I don't know. I simply don't know. Okay.
Everybody's happy till the buck starts walking.
One day we'll evolve into something, you know, actually fairly useful. Today is not going to be that day. Also, what the hell did you run into me before? Oh, you did hit the totem. Okay. This could be time for despair. Oh. Always lucky. Okay, I was going to freeze the board. I just locked them up. But then they can counter-freeze me as well, so it's kind of, you know... Who's really freezing who at that point?
I can take them. Wait, not all of them.
Time runs out on me.
I think we should try and get through the Sanctums. I think that's our game plan here. And then the snowfalls will fall down on you. And we have Gnoll for next turn. Okay.
Frost bites sharper than fang.
Let's freeze the 3. Push the button. Yeah, sure, we'll play that. Okay, no more days. 2 more rounds of being frozen for skeletons. They have to run... Well, they're probably going to have to run 2 minions into the pet collector or use their button. If they use their button, that's fine with me. Looks like they're not trading into it, though, which is kind of bold, because it's the highest mana unit on the board. I would trade into that and freeze something else. Admittedly, I'm not going to evolve it, but they don't know that. Or do they? Maybe they do. Maybe they're a genius. I've not been paying attention. Second Flame. I don't know what else you've played. You must have played 3 things. Oh, was it first and second Flame? I think so. What was the other one you've played, though? I have no idea. Okay. Okay. Despair time, maybe? I even get value from this. He's evolving. Yeah, casual 8/8. That seems fairly good. Okay. Now let's see what you've got in your hand that could counter this. And I'll give you a fishy. Yep, I'll take this, thank you. And enjoy this lovely little swarmer. And I think... Lep.
Thank you.
Because now I'm at the point where I could just keep freezing the board. They do have answers to this.
I've heard of it.
Okay. By the way, if I evolve something, it will remove the freeze. Obviously, you'll get... Well, you're probably going to get summoning sickness again.
Thank you.
4, 6. I think it might be time to freeze everything.
Hello.
They can location it again, but then I'm going to freeze the board again. Yep, I thought you were going to do that, but what are you going to do about the 8/8 now? What's your play with the 8/8? That's fine, you're just feeding me. Again, feeding me. Okay, you're going to freeze them again. Eventually, you're going to run out of freezes. And I think you're going to run out of freezes before I do. That's the theory. To be fair, your button does more than mine. Despair, question mark? I should have pushed the button first. Alright, that's fine. Charge. Okay, that'll do. What do I want to clear here? Sure. Despair, question mark? Just casually 30 damage on the board from nowhere.
My thanks to you.
You've probably got Flurry again, but you have no more locations. You have the thing that... Please don't. Okay, you have this as well to freeze one more time. You've swapped your deck round, which makes me think that Flurry isn't there. Or you just not played it yet. I'm trying to think what else you have. You have the thing that, you know, vomits skeletons onto the board. But you haven't killed enough skeletons yet for that to be a threat. Okay. 4. And charge? No charge. Nice nature spell synergy here. Very useful for, you know, the shaman.
You wish to match wits with me.
Am I dead? Please tell me not. No, they're not all going to hit my face. Yeah, we go. Yeah, we're safe. Holy shit, they could have killed me there if I had like the worst luck in the world. There was a potential route to defeat there.
Polymorph? Or I need more study.
every skeleton would have had to hit me in the face, and then they would have had to flame one of their own skeletons, and then orb me in the face. I think that was lethal. Oh, and then hero power me. Fortunately, that didn't play out, because that might have been my blood pressure through the roof. Honestly, blood would have just been squirting out of every orifice. And I mean every orifice, Bessie. Yeah. I know, it's 26 minutes, and then you get fed. 26 minutes. One game of Hearthstone, even. And it's against a rogue. This won't last long. Because they're probably Miracle Rogue.
Your time ends now.
It's also not going to last long because my hand is kind of disgusting right now. And also, I've crashed.
Lady Vash versus Valera.
Your time ends now.
Alright, send that back, please. I'll keep the clownfish. This is fine. Let me play this game out. This has the chance to be disgusting.
Pleasure is mine.
Greetings, by the way, Rogue.
Cider.
Why did you not play the mug pools? That's a great question. Really good question, honestly. I'll play it when I need to. You know what? I'll make them doubt. In fact, this is why we didn't. 2. They are going to be in terrific despair in a moment. And this is why Gnoll has a very good win rate right now in this deck. Just for this situation. Oh dear, you're the plunderer. Hooktusk rogue, aren't you? Oh my god. Well, I should have traded. That was dumb. Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. Didn't need it. Honestly, I'm just giving you a chance, Rogue. How nice of me, I know.
My thanks to you.
Wait for 2 turns, Rogue.
Careful, they're sharp.
So I shouldn't run the Gnoll in. That would be dumb. That would be doubling down on badness. I could run a few fishies in. Because who cares if they draw right now? In fact, who cares if their board is their board right now? You know what? Let's just put Taunt up.
Happy till the buck stops.
It's soon. Look at the board right now, Bessie. I'll pick you up if you want, and you can look at the board. And look at the mana count. Look at the crystals. It was a turn 3 10-10 with lifesteal. Rogue doesn't have an answer to that. I don't think many decks have an answer to it. Actually, Priest does. Priest is probably the one big weakness of this deck. Because they can deal with this. I guess Warrior can as well, but, you know, Warrior. Who's playing Warrior in this year? Like, Hooktusk is irrelevant. You're not going to ever play Hooktusk. Get it out of your mind, Rogue. Don't worry about it. You have to think about the now. You know, I have 14 damage on the board. And little do you know what is about to happen next turn. I'm going to push the button? Yeah, why not? Well done, Rogue. Okay, this all being said and done, I'd rather you stop drawing cards, so please stop drawing cards. Then I'll refresh you. That's a pretty good one. Could be better, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. Then, just in case you've got the warrior thing, you know, the one that kills a damaged unit. I'll trade that out with a Fishk. You're going to have Fishk soon, Bessie. Did you know that? For your tea, you're having Fishk. I can't remember which one. It's some sort of minced up white fish. I know that. Maybe it's like herring or something. You'll enjoy that. You like Fishk. I mean, you just like food, honestly, don't you?
Put your dukes up, small fry.
Choose soon.
There's nothing that wins the game for you. And if you too want to cause despair for your opponents, all you need are 2 Gnolls and 2 Muck Pools. And you too can summon, you know, a turn 3 10-10 with lifesteal. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, why not leave a like and subscribe? Everything helps me out. And I'll see you on a future part where we may come back and revisit one of our other decks again. Goodbye.